Bibigyan kita ng 3 big reasons why Ireland is still a winner and worth it pa rin magpunta rito ngayon 2026. And also 3 red flags na baka ikasama ng loob mo pagdating mo dito sa Ireland. Sa vlog na to guys, wala tayong filter, wala agency scripts, just the reality of a Pinoy nurse living in Ireland for 8 years. 2026 na and I'm sure nakikita mo sa mga social media sa YouTube, sa Facebook, or kaya sa Instagram or TikTok ng mga namamigrate sa Australia, ng mga kabayan nating nurses sa Canada, or they dream of going to America or sa USA. And then there is Ireland. Ireland is tahimik lang, lagi maulan, gray ang skies, and namabalitaan mo siguro na mahal ang cost of living. And syempre, marami rin nagtatanong sa akin na, Nurse Ventura, itutuloy ko ba ang application ko sa Ireland or lilipat na lang ako ng ibang bansa na pag-a-applyan habang mas maaga pa? Today, ang pag-usapan natin ay hindi about registration. Pag-usapan natin ay about the life, ang buhay dito sa Ireland bilang nurse ngayong 2026. Is the Emerald Isle or Ireland is still worth it, or is it time to look somewhere else? Strength number 1 is yung work environment dito. In 2026, healthcare systems everywhere are stressed. Pero dito sa Ireland, hindi naman perfect, pero they respect your boundaries dito. Kapag day off ka, hindi ka istorbohin or kukulitin to work overtime. People here value your mental health. So we work 37.5 hours per week. Ang annual leave days dito is around 22 to 28 days of annual leave plus 10 public holidays. So in a year, meron kang 5 to 7 weeks of paid vacation or paid holidays na pwede mong i-take whenever you want. In comparison lang sa Middle East, diba? Sometimes kasi pag off ka sa Middle East, like when I was working in Saudi Arabia, off ako today, tatawagan ako to come to work. Walang ganon dito sa Ireland. Hindi ka obligahin to do overtime unless ikaw mag-volunteer. So yeah, mas okay yung dito, work-life balance. Kumbaga, lalagi kong sinasabi sa aking mga vlogs. Yung pangalawang strength naman is yung 2026 salary and increments. So very transparent ang salary grading ng HSE or yung public sector. Makikita nyo yan online, and every year na nag-work ka dito is tumataas yung sweldo mo automatically up to a ceiling point. So up after how many years, merong ceiling point, and then that's it. Kung compare mo naman ang sweldo ng mga nurses dito sa Ireland, let's say for example sa mga nurses sa America or even sa Australia, I know na mas malaki yung makukuha mo sa mga bansa ngayon compared sa makukuha mo dito. Sabi nga nila dito sa Ireland, hindi ka mabilis yayaman, pero dito sa Ireland ay hindi ka rin naman magugutom. And also, nasa sa'yo naman talaga yon kung paano mo gagamitin yung income mo para yumaman ka in your own way or in your own terms, kung ano ba yung definition mo ng mayaman. So, nasa sa'yo na yan. Pangatlong reason naman kung bakit worth it pa rin talagang mag-work dito sa Ireland as a nurse ngayong 2026 is yung EU passport or yung citizenship pathway. Ito yung biggest strength no, na 5 years of working here in Ireland as a nurse is pwede ka nang mag-apply for an Irish passport. It's our golden ticket to the whole of Europe. Yung mga bansang kabilang sa European Union, pwede na tayo mag-move doon if you want to work in Spain, if you want to work sa France, somewhere else na gusto mo talagang mag-explore. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-apply for any complex paperworks to move and work there kasi meron na tayong freedom kapag nakuha mo na yung Irish passport, kapag citizen ka na ng Ireland. Dito sa Ireland, clear ang timeline ng pag-apply for citizenship. Straightforward lang application kung there's ang pinunta mo dito and meron kang critical skills, employment permit, 5 years of living and working in Ireland and paying tax in Ireland, ay pwede ka na mag-apply, pwede mo na explore yung citizenship application. Okay guys, so ngayon pag-usapan naman natin ang mga weaknesses or kumbaga ang mga cons, ang reality kung dito ka sa Ireland mag-a-apply. So ang una sa con or sa weaknesses, kung Ireland pa rin ang pipiliin yung puntahan ngayon 2026 as a nurse, is yung housing crisis. Ang realidad talaga dito sa Ireland hanggang ngayon is talagang mahirap maghanap ng accommodation, ng bahay, at ang mahal po ng bahay. Na-expect natin nakikita tayo ng euros, syempre malaki yung palitan, pero in reality, half of our salary is mapupunta or half of our sweldo is mapupunta lang sa pagpapayad sa room na rerentahan natin. So, napakamahal po talaga ng accommodation dito sa Ireland, especially kung nandun ka sa malalaking cities. I already discussed this in my other vlogs where if you will rent a room and you will share a house with other people, ang one room is around nasa 700 to 900 to 1,000 euros per month, and iba-iba pa yan. So, unless you're willing to work or unless ma-assign ka or matanggap ka sa work sa countryside or sa Midlands, sa maliliit na towns, medyo mas mura pa yung babayaran mo ng very slightly lang naman. Marami ako mga ka-workmates, mga Filipinos, Indians, na sinasabi nila, coming from the Middle East, parang mas nag-downgrade yung lifestyle nila dito. Mas maliit yung naiipon nila, mas maliit yung bahay nila, and talagang nahirapan sila mag-adjust. But later on din naman, it improved as time kwentuhan. Pangalawa sa cons is yung weather and yung loneliness factor. Kung sanay ka sa Pilipinas na talagang magandang weather natin, maaraw, tapos marami nangyayari, may mga parties tayo, may mga get-togethers tayo and everything. Marami tayong ganap sa Philippines. Dito, the winter can be very long, dark, gray, rainy, and marami rin nagsasabi na depressing. Ang reality is the Irish winter can take a toll on your mental health. So, kailangan mo talaga ng matinding resilience and maraming vitamin D. Yun yung isa sa mga malaking factor kung bakit maraming umaalis dito sa Ireland ng mga Filipinos and other nationalities din is yung weather. And hindi mo rin maiwasan kasi kung single ka, mag-isa ka dito, wala yung family mo, mahirap din naman talagang labanan yung homesickness, especially with this kind of weather compared to if you're in a sunny country or a sunny environment. Number 3 sa ating cons is yung high tax and high cost of services. Pag nakita nyo yung gross pay nyo, parang ang laki, parang matutuwa ka talaga. Pero pag nakita mo yung net pay, which is yung minus na yung tax and all the deductions, parang maiiyak ka na lang din. Malaking tax na binabayaran dito kasi merong social safety net for unemployment, for sickness, for childcare, for marami pang mga support na binibigay ang government. So yung talaga yung tax mo is makikita mo naman yung pinapupuntahan. So after nating i-discuss ang pros and cons, is it still worth it? Or worth it pa nga ba magpunta dito sa Ireland ngayong 2026? Para sa akin, it's worth it if you want a peaceful, safe life and a powerful passport and a healthcare system that doesn't treat you like a robot. It's worth it para sa mga nurses who wants to raise their kids or who wants to raise their family in a safe environment. Hindi siya worth it if you are in a rush to build a mansion, if you are in a rush to buy 5 cars or luxury bags, or kung gusto mong yumaman ng mabilis, if you're looking for the hustle and bustle of city life, yung skyscrapers, yung marami kayong pwedeng gawin, yung busy lifestyle, and high savings immediately, I would say go to the US. Or maybe even go to Australia. Kasi I think mas mabilis kayong yayaman, mas mabilis kayong makakaipon doon sa mga bansang yon, especially sa Amerika. Ultimately, Ireland in 2026 is for the long game. I think it's for the nurses who values peace of mind over material wealth. No, don't get me wrong, pero parang mas yung mindset kasi ng mga magpipili ng Ireland, it will go for the quieter life, quieter, slower phase of life compared to yung sa go, build wealth. I think it depends on ano yung edad nyo, what season of life you're in. So it will depends on where you are in life kung anong pipiliin nyo. Ikaw ba? Are you willing to trade the sunshine for a chance at an EU passport? Or is the housing crisis and the high cost of living a deal breaker for you? I really want to know your thoughts in the comment section, especially yung mga in the comment section, especially yung mga nurses na nasa Middle East or Saudi Arabia, yung mga kagaya ko. Or if you're in the Philippines, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Kung nagustuhan nyo itong vlog na to guys, make sure to watch my vlog next week. Uusapan natin ang usapang payslip. I'll show you some of my payslip with night shifts and some of my payslip na basic lang. And at the end of the month, ibabudget natin yon based sa cost of living, sa mga expenses, bills dito sa Ireland. And we'll see kung magkano matitira. So abangan nyo yan next week guys. If you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And i-share nyo itong video sa mga beshi nyo na gusto mag-abroad or gusto mag-Ireland. Hanggang sa muli, keep safe and always remember, the greener pasture is where your peace of mind is. Slan!